We're live.
And the funny thing is, the DMC Reddit, it's like it's not as divided as you think.
No, I really don't think I don't think it's that divided. I think you have a bunch. See, what you guys are having, what the DMC fan base is having right now, is the same thing that the Metroid fan base had back when Other M came out. So there is a reasonable minority of people who say Other M is not a bad game. Like, at all. And I think a large chunk of those people are just people who didn't really play Metroid. Like, they don't really know what a Metroid game should be, and so they think it's cool that a Metroid game is literally Samus crying the whole time, like a fucking like again. You know how now they write women like complete insufferable cunts. They like the Metroid version of that is let's write a woman who's just cries the whole time and is basically useless. It's like anti-feminist propaganda. That's how bad they were at it. Yeah, Other M. That's how bad they were at it.
The Metroid game that you would like erase from the timeline with that. What's that?
I would read. No, I wouldn't Golden Experience Requiem this shit or King Crimson it. I would just change it. Like it actually has good ideas. You just have to change it. Like, why is Samus? Why the whole point of this game taking place after Super Metroid makes no fucking sense. I mean that's like the biggest thing. And I've ranted about this, so I'll keep this one really brief, right? There's ways they could do Other M that make way more sense than what we got. And then that's where I'll end it. It's one of those things. You cannot wait when enemies are nearby. The fuck? Where? I love when they tell me you can't wait when enemies are nearby, and I have no fucking idea what enemies they're talking about. Hello, Gnarg. Oh, I'll say it again. They did reinstate the Critical Drinker video. Oh, let me plug in my headset because it's gonna die soon.
We shouldn't have copyright strike it.
Yeah, I think if they ever talk about it, which I don't think they will if they haven't already, because Critical didn't even really say anything about it. They are probably just gonna say it was an accident and we didn't mean to. Like, obviously, they're not gonna come out and be like, yeah, we totally fucking did it just to be a dick. But I think that they're just gonna say it was an accident, we didn't mean to. Oh, dude, there's a new Assassin's Creed Shadows update. Can you even see what the update is? I don't even think you could do that anymore. You used to be able to read patch notes. Okay. Let me take a drink real quick. Check for slaughterfish? No, we're landlocked. There's no slaughterfish here. Good lord.
I saw a slaughterfish. Gotta be the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
You know that 3 slaughterfishes beached themselves? And I couldn't sleep in a bed? Because it said enemies are nearby?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I clipped that, by the way. I should name that clip, like, the flopping, but I think I named it, like, 3 coughing babies keep me up at night. It's a bunch of fish beaching themselves to try to fight me. And because they just can't even do anything. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Doesn't even make sense. 3 coughing babies versus 1 hydrogen bomb. You know how it is. Wait, we went back to Skingrod. Oh, Lord. But yeah, this is why I was yelling about earlier when I was mad at HBO. I was like, this is why I don't even watch anything anymore, man.
I can't take that freeze frame seriously. It's a freeze frame, and I know it just happens.
I'm sorry, man.
It's not the fault of the show. It's just a weird ass freeze frame.
I think that they did Bella Ramsey a huge disservice by casting her as a character that they knew she did not look like at all. Like, not even close. So, like, I think that, ironically, like, while I'm happy she has a big role in a big project, I think that they did a huge misservice by intentionally saying, hey, here is this established IP. Now, here is a character that looks nothing like the established IP character. I think that that's, again, a bad adaptation by definition. And obviously they kind of put her in a terrible fucking position. What? You didn't die? What the fuck? Like, you have to start to think, like, maybe... Oh my god, that's really good. Ebony. Look at that. Ebony and ivory, baby. There's a lot of stupid shit going on. Like, someone putting the fucking tweet up, oh, Dante's iconic guns, and it's literally not his iconic guns. And I knew it instantly. I was like, yeah,
he
no.
literally picks up a spare because he's always breaking them.
Basically, it's that one it's the fucking Bayonetta joke. Where we're at the start of Bayonetta, they fucking throw guns at her for like 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes, it's like a whole cutscene. Because Bayonetta just fires all these guns. And then, what's his name is like, hey, try these. It really is a shame. It's a shame we can't get good adaptations anymore. I'm not saying that adaptations were always good, obviously. I think that we could all be cognizant enough to know that a lot of times a lot of adaptations were shit. But this one is extra shit, dude.
Again, Castlevania wasn't so bad in the beginning. Somehow the moment that Adi Shankar got to do season, was it 3 and 4?
I think it was 3 if not 4, yeah. I killed this troll in one punch. Yeah, can you tell that they changed the level system in this game? This is like insanely good. You just level up like crazy, dude. I'm not streaming that long tonight, guys, because I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna be completely real with you. I am tired. After reading, I'm pretty tired. I'll be honest. Plus, my chair came, and I'm gonna probably build that tomorrow, so I don't have to sit awkwardly in this chair anymore. Thank the Lord. So, here's hoping I get to build it tomorrow for free. That would be kind of nice. But yeah. I don't mean to be like... You know what? No, I'm not gonna fucking... I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This shit is ass, bro. I'm tired of pretending like it's not. I don't know why we have to sit here and be like, well, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's a different take. It's a unique spin. I mean, sometimes you could have unique spins. But if you're going to change something so drastically from its original source, then why even have it at all? Like, why even call it that thing other than brand recognition so you can maybe milk some money off of it? And that's my whole point. Is like, then you might as well just not even have it be insert thing here. It might as well just be something completely new. You could just put from the minds that brought you insert X, Y, and Z comes a new X, Y, Z. Enjoy. Thing 2. Different than thing 1.
Okay. And then we got ladies swearing up and down.
Yeah, no, bro, it's just stupid. Isn't this the same shit that people hated fucking 2013 for? That and like like people act like 2013 legit broke into their house, shot their dog, and slapped their mother. Like, was it great? No. Was it like this unplayable, unbelievable, like impossible to get through game? Not really. It just wasn't a very memorable game. I think people were way too hard on that shit. And I'm not even saying that as someone who really likes it. I just think that people have blown their hatred for this fucking game way the fuck out of proportion.
Never heard of this game.
Oh, shit. 2013. DMC.
Oh. That's what you were talking about. Yeah, again, I don't see again, we compare it to the Netflix show, it wasn't so bad. Maybe the whole Dante thing wasn't the best. I guess people didn't like that, but like, again, at least it was somewhat accurate to the lore. We didn't have the whole demon, we didn't do the whole thing that they did. Okay, normally I have no issue when you decide to put in this whole, you know, not every like creature like this is bad.
I think it's a tired trope at this point. I'm gonna be honest with you.
The only issue is like it's DMC.
It doesn't fit in the scope of it. Is really what I would say. Like, do I need to know that like half the demons are like really good guys, It's the same shit they did in Lord of the Rings, where it literally violates the fucking canon of Lord of the Rings. Oh, well, these demons, these orcs in Uruk-hai or whatever are actually good guys. They just want a place to live. Like, dude, come on. They just want to slam in another modern-day illegal immigrants are hecking valid people too, guys. Reference. Like, you could almost feel the Reddit slip out of it with every fucking aching breath. It just gets very tiring. Like, when you run the same plot line... Is that it? No. When you run the same plot line over and over and over again, like, I'm not gonna lie, I just get kind of bored. It is the same reason why, like, as much as I like One Piece, I feel like they run the same plot line in One Piece over and fucking over again. Like, it's like that moment where you're just like, boo, get new material, dude. Okay, there was another way in here that I totally missed. Because I cannot climb the vines. Okay. Excuse me, what the fuck? Well, there's a Spriggan, but I have no idea where it was. I'm gonna have to go around. But I don't know, like I said, I think that some adaptations weren't so bad. I thought Ghost in the Shells was alright. I kind of enjoyed it. It wasn't terrible, it wasn't great. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't, like, unwatchably bad or anything like that. Oh, I missed another way in. Oops. Can I even go back? I think I'm cooked. I gotta literally run out and then run back around. Good lord, okay.
Who was cosplaying as Dante?
It's just Neil Druckmann syndrome. I don't know if there's like a better way to describe it. It's, hey, I worked on really famous thing. I definitely made it better. This is like Kathleen Kennedy walking around with Forces female shirts. It's like, please fuck off.
Insane.
And you know, every person that worked on this shit thinks that they made something better than fucking...
The funny thing is, that is really an egregious thing she did, by the way.
Whatever, I mean, like... of course she thinks she made it better. That's like the whole point, is like, it's massive hubris. It's massive unchecked hubris. They don't care. And I mean, like, that's why I just don't care to give them my money. I'll be honest with you. Oh, shit. I love how will-o-wisps just look like random lights. Like, I walked right up to it, didn't even realize what it was. Oops. What the fuck? Okay. It's a shame. I got that ebony axe. I'm probably never going to use it. Look how much HP this Minotaur has. This is ridiculous. Oh boy. How'd that miss? Thank you. Very nice.
Just another fucking demon. Story is, Sparta was a demon general that served the king of hell, blah blah blah. Separated the human world from the demon world. Least he could fucking do.
I don't understand this notion, like, let's make this character a complete bitch. Clearly that'll make her endearing to the audience. I don't understand that. I don't know who got that idea. It's becoming like the he's right behind me, isn't he class of humor, but for character writing. Because it's happened in like multiple series now. And honestly, like, it's been happening for so long, kind of hard for me to remember a time when they didn't do it with modern shit. Like, that's basically Korra in a fucking nutshell. And you tell me how popular Korra is now.
Meanwhile, lady in DMC 3 like talks about like Sparta not in reverence, but like in like a sense of admiration for what he did.
You're watching a living legend play out in front of your eyes. Like, imagine watching major events in history, not through a television, not through a newspaper, but you get to watch it with your very eyes. Think about how... What the fuck? What kind of pit is this? This is water? That's water. Doesn't even look like it. That's the funny part. Oh! Alright, very nice. Good job. Time to take a swim. Did you see that they edited the opening to Robin Hood?
You know, I didn't even watch Robin Hood, and it's insane.
You know, the same people who are so worried about, like, conservatives banning books seem to be really, really silent when Amazon is over here literally altering fucking Robin Hood, dude. Robin Hood.
Really makes me wonder, like, why would you do such a thing?
Like, I think it's bad either side. If you give me an example, I'll say, yeah, it's kind of stupid to fucking edit something like this. Why did you edit the opening to fucking Robin Hood? Of all movies, Robin Hood. You really made Robin Hood a cultural talking point in 2025 because you just didn't leave an old fucking movie alone? Like, are you serious? Like, who's even doing this?
Somehow the intro text was...
In a time of tyranny, men must become outlaws or whatever. Like, why the fuck would you even do this to Amazon if you're an employee?
Oh, because it's men. Because they said men. They didn't say women.
I don't know what it is. By the way, Ivan says hi.
Hi, Ivan.
It's fucking stupid, man. It doesn't even make sense. At least, see, like, I thought it was cheesy when on HBO Max, like, the Looney Tunes things would have, like, the whole, oh, well, this was made in a different time with different sensibilities. But you want to know what they say at the end? We're not changing it because that would be like acknowledging these insensibilities didn't exist. And I might think that they're pussies, right? I might think that that whole text box reads like a, you can't handle, like, the most basic of banter and shit. Like, yeah, it happened. Good, it doesn't happen anymore, but it's a thing of its time. We don't need to pretend like it's this awful fucking thing. It's just, it is what it is. It happened. We all know better now. Ideally, which never seems to happen. But changing Robin Hood, dude. Like, now they have to have a fucking culture where, like, if I was, like, some dude's boss and he did this without my knowing, I'd be fucking pissed, bro. I'd be like, you understand that you've, like, actually hurt our brand, potentially, right? For the next 3 weeks, the Quartering and Grums and all these other people that you know they fucking hate are gonna dogpile them with, see, this is what happens when we let the left take over and do whatever they want. You already know that that's exactly what's coming. Like, why would you even do that to your company? Why would you even, for Robin Hood? When was the last time anyone even thought about fucking Robin Hood? That's what I mean, like motherfuckers just be picking the dumbest battles to start for no fucking reason. Who the fuck is even thinking about Robin Hood in 2025? Yet somehow that's where we fucking are now. Good job. And I only say it this way so you understand how fucking dumb it is. It really is fucking stupid. Why would you even begin this fight? Oh, that's hilarious. That just loops around like that. What the hell? So I guess we have to go in the water because I don't see anything else that we could do.
Game of Thrones never had to change their intro.
Yeah, you know, like Game of Thrones gets to have all kinds of crazy fucked up shit on it, you know? You don't see anyone crying about Game of Thrones. Well, maybe there were, but, you know, you ignored them the same way, like, we ignore people, like, all these soccer moms that are like, Pokemon is demonic and teaches kids how to summon demons. Like, shut up. Like the same, like I view it with almost the same level of scorn, and like you're treating them like they're special type shit. Like, just shut up. No one actually believes this. No one believes Harry Potter is fucking turning people into Satanists. Remember when we used to make fun of people for that? That's how I feel when people say this. Oh my god, yet another fucking Minotaur. Really mixing it up today, guys. Pretty sure we've killed one of every random enemy type in the game by now. That's not story related. Ridiculous. Video games melt your brain, crowd when they discover TikTok and
Remember,
OF.
I sent you that video of like the Karen who, when the guy was delivering a pizza, it was like one of those buildings where the apartments can see like the video of like
Yeah,
the
ring cams or whatever.
yeah. She's like, oh no, you're not delivering that here. She was saying this posh British accent. He's
Bruh.
like, I'm not the one who ordered it. They're the one that ordered it. I'm delivering it. It's like, no, that is not going in here.
That's
That
just
is
some
not going.
idiot, bro. Unfortunately, we are in an entire society of fucking idiots.
Eventually, she starts trying to go through a tug of war with this dude. Throws the pizza on the grass.
I'll be honest with you. Someone showed up at my apartment with a pizza and I'm hungry. I'm just gonna be like, yo, bro, here's how much is it? 20 bucks? Here, take it. I'm hungry.
And then the Karen shows up. No. What are you doing?
I'm hungry,
This is
dude. Just
a
give me the
this is
pizza.
a this is a good apartment building. We don't have that here. We
Yeah,
don't.
soliciting with a pizza box. Think about that for a minute. What kind of logic does that even fucking make? Yeah, I always show up to antagonize people by offering them free food. Like,
I'm
okay,
just gonna
sure.
be like, bitch, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry, dude. And if I'm not hungry, I could always stick it in the freezer or stick it in the fridge for later. What's the way out of here? Firelight Cave? What the fuck? Can you leave this way? No, you can't. You literally cannot leave this way. You have to go the other way to get out. Maybe you know what, let's do the main story after this. Fuck it. I'm lazy and I'm bored. Not from this game, but I'm just bored tired. So, let's just do the main story after this. That way no one can yell, I got my fill of adventuring maybe for the day. Am I losing my mind? I'm stuck down here, aren't I, for eternity, huh? I don't think I was supposed to fall down. Whoopsie.
Could have brought back the actual fuel rod cannon. Instead, we make a fuel rod splunker.
Bro, have you seen the fucking people running Halo at this point? Like, dude, I don't know. Like, you know how people say, like, COD and Assassin's Creed have just been the same game for, like, 50 years? Yeah, like, I don't know why they don't just do the same shit they did last time. You know?
I remember. What did you say? You were like pissed because of like when I was playing the Blaze Town map on
Oh
Call
my
of
god,
Duty,
I
and Seth
literally
Rogen's like,
snorted
get
because I
those,
was so angry,
get
bro.
get those munchies, big boy.
Yeah, one of the... Dude, they, like, I hate weed humor. Weed humor is, like, seriously just so bad for me. I just hate it, dude. It's not funny to me. It's not even because, like, I'm some stuck-up, like, anti-drug use person. I just think it's such lame fucking humor, man. Like, I don't know, dude. It's so lame. It's so bland. Wow, guys, weed Lamau. Here's a Seth Rogen skin where he drops the gun because he gets scared. Like, I don't want to shit on someone's fun, because you know me, I like a lot of corny stuff and a lot of weird shit. I just think weed humor is so dry and bland. I don't know, man. Like, something about it just feels just boring, lame.
Literally, that's the whole point of the new game mode. You just get high as fuck while playing Call of Duty.
And then there's no Snoop Dogg skin. Like, they could have custom brought back. I'm more mad at that, to be honest. Here's a game mode all about getting high and getting the munchies, and we won't put a Snoop Dogg skin in.
We'll put Seth Rogen in a funny suit, though.
What the fuck is this? What is this? Why is there this big red light? It's an altar. I have no idea what this is for. I think I'm more annoyed that weed smokers actually think that weed smells good and that they're like increasing the air quality around you by smoking weed. Like, no, bro, it smells bad. We could all delude ourselves into weird shit. And I've been around a lot of people that smoke weed, and I've always told them, just don't, I can't be downwind of you. Which, of course, then the wind proceeds to, like, shift around us. And so I'm like, always getting fucking
somehow
puffed.
God heard you and was like,
God
you know
is
what?
like, nah, man, take a hit of that blunt, brother. Toke that. Get a nice pull. Vampires, necromancers. They know. We have a good amount of inventory. Disintegrate armor, elven mace. Mute is silence on target. Bro, we have this dude hitting the Palpatine. Good. Let the hate flow through you.
Brad and Solo.
I hate it. That was the worst. Man, I remember when we thought that was the worst thing that happened to Star Wars. Was them doing the stupid Star Wars dance. Which is funny because I like how Rogue Squadron 3... I showed you the Rogue Squadron 3 boot screen, right?
Bruh.
Where they're all having the disco ball or whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god. I'm just like, why can't we have games like Rogue Squadron 3?
Well, I mean, you know who runs Disney at this point, so you answer your own question at that point.
And I get it. I know, like, people are like, oh, it's outdated.
It's outdated. Now let me play League for the billionth time. I'm very original. Oh my god, I'm getting actually fucked. How am I over encumbered still? What the fuck? How am I over encumbered? I'm exactly at 540. That is so funny. I'm like, wait, maybe they lowered my stuff. Okay, let me drink something then. Fine, fuck you. I keep pressing the wrong thing. Here we go. Cure disease. I don't need a potion. Let's drink a healing potion. Thank you. Alright, well, they had a glass mace, which is unfortunate because I definitely do not have the fucking inventory. Man, I always end up in this weird position where I cannot carry anything. It's the worst, dude.
Well, Halo Infinite brought back the Juggernaut game mode, apparently.
Better question, why was it ever removed? It's the same way I feel about Call of Duty, removing fucking ages-old game modes. So it doesn't change anything, and people still play the same 3 game modes over and over. And I'm not kidding about that. Like, you know, ask anyone who plays COD what game modes they play. Team, domination, search and destroy.
When we play COD, we don't. When we were playing Black Ops 6, we always tried to not play freaking kill confirm because, again, people didn't seem to understand what kill confirm meant.
No, they don't. It's a waste of my time and yours. But to be fair, I don't blame them. Like, why are you gonna run out? Like, you know a game is won or lost in COD fairly quickly, and... Fuck, I didn't mean to do that.
Guys have to remember to pick up the tags, meanwhile.
Shit! That was it.
I'm playing the objective, getting fucked.
Yeah, I don't know. I stopped playing
playing the
objectives in Call of Duty. Literally, when I played it, I stopped in, like, Modern Warfare 3. I'm like, why the fuck am I going to contest an objective just to take free deaths? Like, that's really stupid on me. So after a point, if it's dumb on me to do it, why the fuck am I going to continue to do it? So I stopped doing it. And my life improved. Because some of y'all really want to tempt fate. And I'm not about to be the... You're not going to tempt fate with my KD. So I just stopped. Like, fuck these people. They're not going to play. They don't listen to callouts. Because to be fair, the only COD where they actually forced you to be in game chat was MW2. After MW2, they let you be in party chat except for search. But, like, eventually, nowadays, they just don't even bother. Why? Because, let's be fair here, everyone's just in Discord anyway.
Not to mention, game chat was apparently they feel game chat was mighty toxic back then.
I mean, it was. But, like, there's, like, you can't hide people from toxicity forever. Like, what do you think? You're just gonna hide people from toxicity? Bro, the same people that cry that they need safe environments to play games are probably some of the most toxic motherfuckers on the planet. Depending on what conversation we're having, I guess. Who? Come on out. Where are these enemies that you speak of? Seriously. Who even knows?
Enemies to which you speak of?
What the fuck? Yeah, I knew they were coming out. Motherfucker chased me all the way outside. What is the AI to force them to do that? Seriously, that's really interesting.
Thunderbolts being the highest grossing, second rated highest grossing film for MCU movies.
What, this year?
Of all time,
I
apparently.
don't believe that. More
Black
so than
Panther, I think, is at
Endgame.
number one.
Yeah, more
Endgame,
so than
believe
Endgame.
Endgame, believe it or not, is at number 3.
Yeah, I kind of don't believe that. Maybe it's a good movie. I don't know. I don't care. I don't like Marvel shit. These guys wanted me to go see it, and I told them, like, I don't enjoy Marvel movies. 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 Yes, I have tried. No, you're not randomly gonna make me like Marvel movies. I don't like Marvel movies. I don't like Marvel movies.
I know that apparently, our friends have been talking about it, like how good Saints and Sinners is.
Saints and
I saw a
Sinners?
scene. Yeah, the one with Michael B. Jordan and Haley Steinfeld.
Oh, Christ. I mean, good for them, I guess. No.
Apparently, Apparently, Haley Steinfeld has a real funny line in the movie.
Yeah, I'm sure she does. Who the hell is that?
It's
Is
not
that
like,
the one
it's
Shamik
not...
Moore was thirsting after?
Yep.
Poor guy. Bro needs to fucking take the red pill, dude.
A red pill, he says.
I mean, this dude got clowned on by like 2 back-to-back different women, dude. This dude's whole career is ended because he's thirsty and he couldn't uphold the Spider-Man curse or whatever the fuck it is.
Every Spider-Man has dated their co-stars. Meanwhile, Shamik Moore tried shooting his shot.
Poor guy.
And then what does he say on the internet to really, really, like, let that sink in?
I'm gonna be that dude.
Opportunities come and go. It happens. It's just like, bro, you put yourself in that.
Right, but like you can definitely like have the internet be your diary, I guess. But I think stuff like that, especially when it concerns like interpersonal relationships and dating, you probably shouldn't put out there. It's going to age poorly by definition. You're never gonna look good doing it, right? Like you could recount, you know, like stories or whatever and anonymize it or whatever, but since it had just happened, it's like it looks a little bit bad. Why am I so fast? Holy shit. Look at this. This is speedy. So there was no way Shamik Moore was coming out of that looking good. What the fuck was that noise? Very nice. Dude, we're gonna get restoration to 99. That's gonna happen probably next stream. I don't think I've ever maxed out a skill tree in an Elder Scrolls game, but we're gonna get there. Okay.
Hello? Who's there?
Hello?
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 Yep.
Dude, what a bunch of pussies these necromancers are. Take your lumps. How is my shit about to break? Like, seriously.
Take
This
your
game
lump.
really has your shit about to break constantly, dude. Excuse me while I loot in combat.
Man's like, I'm gonna kill you. Just take the hit. Stop being a pussy.
Like, literally square up.
Die with some digging.
Okay. Elven Mace.
Nah, that whole Karen pizza shit. It's like that actually got me upset. Now would I put my hands on a woman because she's stopping my pizza? No. I'd probably
It's
just
not
tell
worth
her.
it's not
I'd
worth
probably
it,
just
bro.
tell her, you know how stupid you look right now, right?
Yeah, but they don't care. There's no point arguing with people like that. They don't care if they look stupid or not. And look, I've had to have this discussion with people in my own family too. They don't care.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Thank you very much.
I'm Pickle Rick. That clip kind of
Yeah.
lives rent-free in my head because that was like my
Hey,
first
hey,
major
Morty.
introduction
Hey, Morty.
to
Look at
Rick
me.
and Morty.
I'm a pickle. I'm Pickle
Pickle
Rick.
Fucking worst humor in history, bro. I'm sorry. You will never convince me that Rick and Morty is like a great show. That's one of those things where the fan base kind of ruined it for me a little bit. Because every time I saw the fan base do anything, it's like, oh, we're jumping on shit. I know that's not everyone. It's one of those things. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's the show where the guy jumped on the table screaming about how he's Pickle Rick.
I'm a pickle. I'm Pickle Rick. Or that one buff black dude acting like Johnny Bravo in an airport.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit's pretty funny.
Hello? Who's there?
You would never get Johnny Bravo today. You wouldn't even get Johnny Bravo at home. That's how down bad we are in the present.
Can't even get Pepe Le Pew.
Bro, Pepe Le Pew, I said this like a few days ago, maybe you were here. Pepe Le Pew getting cut from fucking Space Jam really fucking hit different, man. Like, say what you will about Pepe Le Pew, him being in the original and then just literally being absent from the modern day version with LeBron was just ass. Like, I don't care if you had to completely, like, neuter this fucking guy until he was almost unrecognizable. Don't, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like Rouge not being in Sonic 3. It's like, this is her game. Like, you can't just take her out of this fucking movie. Like, the game it's based on, she's a major part of.
That's the best you can do? You'll never take me down!
But I'm not gonna lie, Space Jam 2 it just didn't hit as hard. They didn't put an R. Kelly song on the track for starters. I wonder why that is. Oh my god. I have the Space Jam album, I think, somewhere. Yeah, very nice. At least I stay in my grove. What do you mean by my grove? You mean groove? I mean, I'm from Grove Street. For sure, dude. I know we were talking about this earlier a little bit. Maybe, was it with you or was it with Dax? I forget. It's all kind of blending together now. But, like, one of the things I was saying is, like, we genuinely had one of the best generations in history, dude. everyone was super into everything. You know, you could talk with anyone about anything. They probably knew about. You walk up to a dude, completely opposite lifestyle than you. Dude knows everything about Star Wars, bro.
How much shields does the Juggernaut have?
Yes, it's really annoying. That's why I don't really like that game mode. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm just making sure I wasn't misinterpreting the word grove somehow. Is that it?
Grove Street. Oh my god.
Grove Street for life. Don't be a buster. To this day, San Andreas has the best mission pass theme of any GTA.
Did you see they released a trailer for GTA 6?
Bruh. Listen, they just better put in some good fucking humor.
Imagine how, you see how, like, hurt people are that it's delayed? I'm just like...
I get it. Like, you're hyped for it. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I wasn't salty about Metroid not being fucking released for forever. But, you know, I am gonna be like, okay, well, I mean, they're working on it. They're actively doing stuff with it. It's not like being a Beyond Good and Evil fan or something where who knows if they'll ever fucking make it. So, like, I get it. I understand why people are annoyed. I'm not gonna sit here and tell them, whatever. But, you know, there's other things to play, right? That's just kind of life. You know, it ain't the end of the world. It's fine. I'd rather they take, you know, theoretically, take as much time as they need to make sure it's polished. Clearly, Rockstar's financials are good enough that they can afford to take a hit or a delay of this magnitude.
I kinda wish the Juggernaut didn't have all these shields. It's the stupidest thing ever.
Is that it? I think I played myself. I don't think there's any reason to do this. Yeah, we're done. Killed everyone.
Congratulations. You played yourself. So he becomes Juggernaut just from hitting him from behind, huh?
Ow, what the fuck? That scared the shit out of me. Just like those OG old Tomb Raiders.
Of course. I'm the one that got the last hit, and somehow he...
Very nice. Expert Limbic. Telekinesis. Dude, I'm gonna play the Spyro games probably for the birthday marathon. I think that's like a fair thing to do. I've been itching to play Spyro. Like, I feel like my birthday, especially my 30th birthday, is a perfect time.
No! I just became Juggernaut and I got pushed off the map.
Okay, you just... It's time to pack it up, big boy. What was the thing that they said big boy for again?
Call of Duty.
Oh my god, yeah, big boy, you got those munchies. Oh, shut up. Yeah, you got those munchies, you hungry man? You take another toke of the doob, another hit of the bong. What is it with our generation and being completely, like, crippled by drug use? It numbs the pain, man. It takes the edge off. You're an addict. But it's okay. We're all addicted to something, I guess.
Oh, come on. I finally got the fucking melee for it.
What happened to all my stamina? What?
It's a new power weapon, a banished shotgun, which the melee is a gravity hammer.
I guess this goes without saying, but we're gonna do a playthrough on Gears, right?
Yeah.
That kind of goes without saying. Yes. Yeah, Gears Remastered. Yeah. I actually already own it, so since they announced that, yeah, if you own it physically or if you own it digitally, you just get it for free.
I have it on the Xbox app. Does that mean I could still get it for free?
I'd assume so.
Because I don't think they I don't think they ever released Ultimate Edition on Steam.
No, they kind of just let it rot. I never played it, And I did say to Max, like, hey, if you want to, you know, maybe if someday if they do the Marcus Phoenix collection, we could play all 3 games. Well, I don't know if they're going to add 2 and 3, but we'll do 1 at least. Because I haven't played 1's campaign in forever.
Getting downed isn't... Getting downed, you can't be crawling.
Oh, yeah, you're downed in 1. You don't actually move. That was Gears 2, I think. They were like, yeah, you could crawl to get your teammates back up. I'm going to be honest with you. I only played Gears 2 because that was just like the 2008 game of choice. I never really liked it. Gears 3 I liked. I liked Gears 3 back when it had dedicated servers. Before you had to buy the DLCs and map packs to keep getting dedicated server use. I kind of liked that better. And then they made it so like, oh, well, you only get the dedicated servers if you buy, like, whatever map packs or whatever. And I was like, well, I'm not doing that. I'll just go play MW3, I guess. Because, again, to COD's credit, Call of Duty was really good about this back in the day. You didn't have to fucking have an online pass and all this other weird shit. Because they were so worried that people might, you know, buy the game used.
I hate these people. I just became Juggernaut again and I keep getting pushed off the map.
How am I over encumbered already, dude? We're 12 pounds over encumbered.
Just remember.
There you go.
We're now living in a time where, you know, people, like when PewDiePie said that word while playing PUBG, can't have those accidental slip-ups.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was more funny than anything. Like when PewDiePie was like, just think about it. It's like the most textbook gamer thing. It's like, dude, come on. Like, are we really gonna sit here and pretend? Remember, this is like 2017, I think.
Like,
it's like, bro, you go on Call of Duty, dude. You go on a GTA lobby. Like, I was in a GTA. I played a little bit of GTA Online, right? Because it was kind of like the big fad and the big thing, bro. You thought that shit was anywhere near PC, dude. You got like legit 13 and 14-year-olds.
the OG COD, did they have play of the game or something like that?
I think they added it in MW2. In COD 4, and I believe World at War, when you complete a game, it just goes to the fucking status screen, and that's it. That's the end of the game. I think it was it's MW2 like, they added play of the game. Yeah, that's it.
It's like now. It's like now, but it can't, like, you know, you would say like you're watching a kill cam and you find out you were just one of like 5 that were caught in a collateral, and you just outright say that word.
It's time to quit. Yeah, honestly. Like, well, I don't know, man. Like this whole like tone policing shit that they do has completely taken the air of the fun out of it. Like, I'm not saying that every game you just have to trash talk no matter what. I just think that completely policing the shit out of people is just going to make things inherently unfun. Because they'll start with things that most people would say, yeah, you like, I don't think we should police speech on that level. As long as it doesn't cause a panic or put people into danger. I don't think we should police speech on that level, you know? That to me is a little bit overkill. It very quickly feels like something that's going to be exploited the next time that someone gets power or whatever. They're going to be like, yeah, you can't say that, and I'll fucking I'll Kanye your ass. I'll take all your money. And I'll rap about my cousin giving me head.
Gave my cousin head.
Is that a real song? Is that AI?
Yes.
Are we sure that's not AI? Because, like, someone said, like, are we sure this isn't AI? And I'm going to be honest, I didn't really look too deep to see if it was an AI. So, like, I'm kind of hoping it is, and it's just a complete, like, April Fool's joke or something. What the fuck is going on down here? The Goblin Shaman is fighting a bunch of Necro Lords. Okay. Remember when I was going on about Star Wars parody songs? Well, one had a line about how Jar Jar was the lowest Star Wars would ever go. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Like, people really over fucking shitting on Jar Jar, man. Jar Jar is not a highlight of that movie, but he's also not this, like, impossible to get around, like, crazy fucking character. People really over fucking estimating how much Jar Jar ruined the Phantom Menace. I think that it's way overstated. Astral vapors, very nice. But, you know, if you went back and you told people, like, hey, Star Wars is going to be lit because we're going to have, you know, Disney money, I don't think people would feel the same way that they feel about it now. I think now it's because they've had, like, a decade of Disney just fucking everything up, whether it's the lore or the fan relations or the games or just whatever. And then people will just argue, well, why does it matter? Well, if nothing matters, then, like, why even watch the show? Like, if you're just gonna violate the continuity of your serious show, why even watch the show? At all, whether you like it or not. Like, isn't the whole point of something, like, how good of writing it is that everything feels cohesive? It becomes a believable world? If Ki-Adi-Mundi starts changing ages just because people didn't bother to fucking look him up on Wikipedia, like, I'm gonna feel the same way. I'm gonna be like, yeah, who gives a shit? Jar Jar is my favorite Southeast Asian. Jar Jar is just funny. And it's not great funny. It's like Marvel tier funny. But I feel like if you could watch a Marvel movie, you could watch Jar Jar fumble in one fucking film, dude. Dudes really over here just like losing their minds over Jar Jar was so weird to find out years after it happened. Because me, I thought it was just like a funny, silly thing. Like every movie had a comic relief character at the time. That one just happened to be Jar Jar. I don't even think he's the worst part of episode 1. I think the biggest problem with episode 1 is that we don't really get to... I think they needed to fast track Anakin getting older. And then he gets his revenge alongside Obi-Wan against Darth Maul. I feel like that would have been more impactful. Try a schoolgirl ninja game? Yeah, but it's probably not a good game. I hate Senran Kagura. I really tried to like it. I just do not like those Ultra Weeby games. Now, I am planning to do some Ultra Weeby playthroughs, because I know you would like that, and we'll just play random games I'm going to buy from How Original, but, you know, it's just not my type of game. No, I couldn't pick up his weapon. Bro, why are the goblins and the skeletons teaming up? This is bullshit. Okay, they're not. Go ahead. Fight each other, please. Thank you.
Get my cousin Ed.
Oh, fucking shit, dude. The worst. Let me make sure this is an actual song.
Man's named his entire album Cuck.
I kind of don't believe it's real. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. And then someday when they re-release Wind Waker, I do want to do a 100% run. So, look forward to that. Shinobi Versus. I heard Shinobi Versus was better than Estival Versus, which is the one I played. I was like, yeah, you know, Twitch is banning it. Let's see how good it is. It's shitty Dynasty Warriors. But you know what? If you enjoy it, that's good. I'm not gonna yum yuck it. I'm just gonna say, like, it is definitely not for me. So there's no point in me trying it, because I know I won't like it. We partied to keep OG voice chat. This guy and I were having a huge cuss out. Like, it was way over the line. Then another guy was trying to stop the fight. We teamed up to bust on the other guy. Like, we partied up to keep the fight going for over 3 hours. I remember because I lost my voice. Yeah, I remember some dude was getting fucking angry at me on Halo Reach because Vault Boy and I were driving around in a Warthog, the rocket Warthog. and we were just driving around on whatever it's called in Reach. It's Blood Gulch. I just forget the name of it. We were driving around with the Warthog, and like we were just blowing him up again and again. This dude actually, you know, he did the whole thing where he stops everything he was doing in his life to send you a fucking message. He's so angry at you. Yeah, I had this dude literally like swearing and cursing. I've had dudes like look up my YouTube channel because they got mad over a fucking COD game and shit. I'm like, bro, like, I guess, like, yeah, you could argue that I put it in my fucking bio, so it is what it is. But I'm like, bro, you're so heated over a Call of Duty game that you literally fucking went ahead and you, like, looked up extra shit, dude. Like, that's crazy. I've been mad, but you know, I'm not that mad, dude. These guys get fucking booty blasted. Like I said, you would think that you fucking came in and you shot their dog or something. Why was the PS Vita such a horny console? Because they wanted to sell cartridge or consoles. And that's usually the easiest way, is they made a niche console that just had a bunch of niche shit on it. Easiest way possible to make a lot of money. Hold on, wait, there's a door here. Very easy to just highlight and get some different kinds of people, you know? Get the weebs to show up. But I was going to show you, I carry the weebs. Sony used to love having all kinds of stuff on their consoles. Now they're pearl clutchers. So, go figure. The only boobs they want you to see are, I guess, whatever whatever Abby sex scene there is.
Abby inflatable arms.
And I've known muscular women, and they do not look like Abby. I've known women that have been muscular their whole lives, and they do not look like Abby. I don't know what copium they were.
My with flapjacks.
Man, you love that. I've been hearing that from you for 5 fucking years, bro. That's how long this stupid fucking game has been out. That's why, like, just when I punched the skeleton so hard he clipped out of bounds. I don't think I'm getting his weapon. Just saying. And that's why the whole critical drinker thing bothers me too on a whole separate level, is it's like, brother, they literally cease and desisted a fucking video that's an adaptation of a 5-year-old game. I don't know why I'm saying 12. Like, imagine being this petty. Like, brother, this shit came out how many years ago? Like, everyone who wants to know about Last of Us 2 knows about Last of Us 2, dude. Unless you literally just showed up playing video games today, everyone who wanted to play Last of Us 2 has already played Last of Us 2. I know that sounds crazy to people, but it's the fucking truth. If you wanted to play Last of Us 2, you've already played Last of Us 2. They copyright struck one of Critical Drinker's videos. He reviewed The Last of Us Part 2. The video was like titled How The Last of Us like is Losing Itself or something, and they basically copyright struck it at like, was it 1 or 2 in the morning my time, which is definitely nighttime for him because he's in like Scotland or something, UK. So they copyright struck him, and then like around like 9 a.m. my time, I think they released the copyright. So there's a couple stipulations. I was angry about it, obviously. Immediately people are gonna notice. Like, people are not that fucking stupid. So I was angry about it, obviously. But the one thing I said was like, so what is it? Did they make a fucking error? Or, you know, I probably have to assign malice to this. You know, you get to a point where you just have to say, you know what? I don't think this was a simple mistake, right? It was only him. It wasn't anyone else. If it's too targeted to just feel correct. And, like, I don't want to sit here and be Mr. Hammer and Nails, but I have to ask myself, like, well, how is it only him and no one else? You know? Like, there's tons of people who play and do stuff with content, right? And Drinker makes sure to use only, like, public footage, right? Like, he's not over here doing whatever. So I don't know. I suspect foul play. And obviously they'll come out and they'll say, if they ever had to, they'll just say it was a mistake and we didn't mean to do it. But I kind of suspect foul play. I don't put it past them for a minute. I'm sorry. Okay, is that it? Yeah.
This is why I hate playing Space Marines PvP.
We have such a crazy fucking backlog, dude. That's why we have to fucking play both days of the week. We have to. Now, obviously, when we do the Black Ops, I'm waiting for the Black Ops reveal of the next game. I don't know, you know, the next COD. We are 100% doing the fucking campaigns.
I have the 23rd off, so...
Oh, sweet. Yeah, we're done. What day is that?
That's the Friday before Memorial Day.
Namely the Friday before my birthday. Very nice. Hand-to-hand to 82, where you can level up now.
Just thinking about, like, how Mass Effect 3, like, when you played Mass Effect 1 when you played Mass Effect 1, you had to level up your skill to be able to unlock shit. To go through, to hack locks and shit. 2 and 3 completely put that out of the window.
Yeah, because they're not RPGs. I'm really sick of people saying that 2 and 3 are RPGs. They're really not. They're third-person shooters.
Ooh.
And look, I'm not like I just like that Mass Effect had a lot of complexity, and they basically removed all of it. There's literally no builds, no nothing. And I beat Mass Effect 2 on Insanity. Like, if I were to boot up Mass Effect 2, I could literally go to my save where I beat the game. It was a terrible experience, which was exactly why I will do it again someday for streaming. Like, if people want to see me get pissed, I literally spent like 2 to 3 hours on that stupid platform mission because Harbinger just literally walks forward and eviscerates you. And it's like watching your death in slow motion. And for some reason, Rex and fucking Tali just refused to do the things I needed them to do in that mission. It's like they were colluding with the fucking enemy. I was like, aren't you on my side? Like, hello? And yes, on Insanity, you basically have to use Rex and Tali. I'm sure there's other people and other builds you could do, but I distinctly remember using Rex and Tali because Tali has that one summon AI drone ability. Basically, she uses that. It's like a fucking fidget spinner. These enemies have no fucking clue what they're supposed to be focusing on. Which I think makes it really hilarious. It's like jingling keys in front of their face. It's literally... They have no idea what the fuck is going on. So of course I'm gonna be like, fuck yeah, dude. Okay. Oh my god, everything leveled up all at once. What? What the fuck? Where did you come from?
Woo! He got
Jesus.
smoked immediately.
Smoke him if you got him.
Better catch those munchies, big boy.
I'm going to fucking ban you. If, like, first of all, calling someone a big boy is just already an insane fucking thing to say. But sure, dude, catch those munchies, big boy. Not even Snoop could make toking up sound so fucking awful. What the fuck is going on in New York? I mean, Buffalo schools? I'm scared to even ask that question. What is happening in Buffalo schools? Probably nothing good. Probably something fucking stupid. So I'm not even gonna look. Last time I looked, I found out that dudes are fucking dead people in the streets. So what are my odds this time, huh? Maybe I don't think I will look, actually. Oh Lord. barrel is about to break again. Holy shit, you think there's enough fucking zombies in here? What the hell is this? Ow. Alright, we're going back. They turned this into a very hard lock. Holy shit.
That Space Marine 3 is already in development. I was happy, I'll say. Again, Focus Entertainment knows what they're doing.
There you go. Very hard is just as easy as hard. Somehow I didn't level up my security after that. That's great. Alright, hey guys. Just hanging around? Dead as shit?
Like, we're gonna charge you $80.
What? How the fuck did they catch up? Are you serious? Oh, fuck.
Xbox being like, we're gonna charge you $80 for games.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. I really think that the heads of all three studios were like, alright, listen, one of us has to take the fucking hit for the team. So it's gonna be you, Nintendo, because you have the most goodwill. And people will just be like, but I'm Mario. I mean, it worked. You know I'm gonna be hearing about this for fucking ever, dude. Dudes are gonna be like, wow, aren't you the guy that bought a Switch 2? Aren't you the guy that paid 80 bucks for games? Like, okay, dude, anyway. Yeah, I did. Oh, no, I'm such a villain. I am lost, and I just would like to repair my gear, please. Shit.
Ugh, that's my Michelle.
I'm going to fucking kill you, dude. I'm tired now. That just actually dealt psychic damage to me, dude. Hunk is never going to recover his career, and that's the sad part, is I don't think it should cost him his career. I genuinely don't. So a fucking special victims unit detective had to run to YouTube to get stuff done. The school's departments are stonewalling and erasing videos of randoms trying to take kids from inside the building. Well, it's New York. I mean, what else do you expect?
And fucking insane.
Even assuming that all that's true, I mean, you know, it's New York. They consider it as hands-on education, I'm sure. It's the Kathy Hochul special. Teach them their numbers? No, dude, let's teach them how to fall for Diddy. Can I exit combat, please? Like, holy shit, dude. I have never seen a game where the enemies are more thirsty to try to kick your ass. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
but
not even in danger. Like, could I just please repair my gear? Like, I literally fucking left the area twice over. Can I please repair my gear now, game? Like, this is really stupid. I can't. It keeps saying there's enemies nearby. Like, I have to fucking fight them. Like, I'm not even, like, worried about dying or something. It's just annoying. Like, who sees me? Where are the enemies? This is really stupid, by the way. Thank you. All these zombies really followed me a full fucking room away, dude. Aren't you supposed to be shamblers? Thank you. Like, what the fuck, dude?
I fell out of bounds. I didn't know that was an out of bounds area.
Oh my god, dude. I'm never gonna get to repair my shit. Seriously.
For Abaddon.
Look at this. I think it's just more annoying that your shit breaks constantly in this game. Like, I just repaired my stuff. Okay, I think we're good now.
Yeah, isn't it like you level up your heavy armor craft, or your gear breaks less? Like,
No, it's just that if you level up armor, which is what I'm doing. Okay. And not telling parents? No, you don't understand. See, you think that not telling parents is a bad thing? That's just the default in New York. They just don't tell parents jack shit. And then you just have to find out when your kid, like, tells you later, yeah, we went to a stripper club or something. That's the default. Figure it out later.
yeah, the teacher explained to us how
How to use butt plugs and shit.
how
Like,
they can implant a uterus into a trans woman.
like, you're just, like, see, what the fuck is happening here? So you seem to be under the misconception that that's, like, atypical or not normal. That's just New York. So stop being a bigot. The king of Miss Karkin? I stumbled upon, like, an actual quest. I have no idea what the fuck is going on here. Okay, there you go. That's the king.
Darkness cannot be slain.
This yo king?
Hey, Auntie.
Oh my god, that movie is so ass, dude. That movie sucks. That movie just feels like... I don't even know, man.
Just let me die here with the rest of my...
Oh my... That was so fucking cheesy, dude. Just let me die like my ancestors who were on the slave ship. Shut up. That movie is such fucking visual fentanyl for black people. It's so insane, man. I hated that movie. I had a good time. I went with my mom. She wanted to see it. No, she doesn't know jack shit about Marvel. She just heard a bunch of black people were in the movie. But you know what? I had fun.
White people wearing dashikis.
White people wearing dashikis was probably the best thing to come out of that fucking movie. Just cringe. Marvel fans being so fucking cringe is really funny to me. Okay. There you go.
Buddy, you better check behind you, bro.
Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he?
You got another. You're surrounded by worshippers of the dark gods.
Oh, he's right behind me.
Listen, listen. Transformers 1 is not one of those movies.
Oh my god, he's never gonna let me live it down. Wow,
nope.
the one fucking movie that they advertise like dog shit and they like basically hint is gonna be one of those boring ass movies. And that's actually what I said to Max. I was like, you know what would be crazy, Max? What happens if this movie is actually like super based and like Megatron becomes evil by the end? I literally said that before the movie came out. I was like, Max, that would be like an S+, like max level Keikaku that like nobody would see coming, and it would fool everybody because everyone expects it to be a generic kid-friendly movie. Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Megatron ripping Sentinel Prime in half.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. There's some movies I have to put in my my eventual movie. What is it called? Movie collection. Someday I'll start a movie collection. But games kind of takes priority, unfortunately. Are you guys still down here? How the fuck did they get out? What the hell?
No! I'm done helping you.
You got that CTE in them, dude. You gotta be kidding me.
Imagine your teacher telling you failed the test, calls you and 4 other students, wear dressed up as a wizard, it says, "You shall not pass."
That was like some real life 9-gag humor. I won't even
And
lie.
you know what? I'd have laughed. Even if I failed the test somehow, I'd still laugh about it.
I
I wouldn't
wouldn't.
feel so bad. I wouldn't feel so bad about it.
I wouldn't. I remember what it was like when teachers failed me when I did the fucking work, so no, I don't think I would be too fucking pleased and happy about that. Doing the fucking work and the teacher is like, yeah, I'm just not going to accept it. And you're like, well, why? What's wrong with it? No, I'm just not going to accept it. Yeah, I'm good. I don't fuck around with my grades. Putting way too much work for these fucking morons to not do that. Oh, well, you're a boy in my class? Well, you can only get an 85. Like, it's stupid, bro. Tenure is one of the worst things that they ever had, that they ever let these teachers have, bro.
In my Cisco class, a guy could get was like a 80 or an 85. Because the teacher, you know, got caught saying shit like, "Oh, you know, to a male student, you
Summer
know,
assets.
yeah, you get to see the girl, you get to see the girl's assets." It's like,
And the worst part about it, not that there's like a good or bad part about it. The worst part about it is that, and what really floors me, is that people complained every year and nothing ever happened. And then, like, they just, no one who worked there ever stopped for a minute and was like, wait a minute. Why is it that, like, no male students ever get above an 85? They never look at, you know, for such an enlightened and, you know, important school district, no one ever stopped to ask, like, why no male students ever got above an 85? Never. It just, every year, year after year, they only ever get 85s. You are hard locked to an 85 maximum, so that they could always say, well, there's room for you to grow. Really? No one ever looked at it and said, well, damn, maybe someone actually just does it right the first time? Really? All these people have fucking PhDs, by the way. They're really smart, of course. No, what it really is that they're covering for their fucking whatever, and there's enough plausible deniability that they ever get outed, they could at least say, yeah, I didn't know.
I didn't know about this.
Yeah, I didn't know. That's really what it is that they want to have plausible deniability. Oh, Lord. You kind of scared me a little bit there, buddy. Why am I not regenerating magicka? This is really weird. Do I have, like, a sickness or something that's preventing me from regenerating magicka? Oh, damage magicka. Oops. Yeah, that would probably do it. Stunted magicka. Oh, my God. So, this is one of those rare times I actually have to drink a cure disease potion. There we go. Because I did not have enough magicka. No, great. Look how they just come out of nowhere. Yeah, what a great education I had sometimes. Seriously. One school you go to, they play complete favorites, depending on who your family is and how rich you are. The other school they go to, teachers can just choose not to give you grades, depending on how they feel that day. You could do all the work exactly as intended, and they just don't care. Yeah, what a great education I had in the state of New York. I mean, like, okay, on the other hand, I have to say, like, I did learn a lot. Like, I very obviously was well educated. But holy shit, were my teachers just pieces of shit sometimes. I'm not saying I was always perfect, but, like, I was 13, 14, 15. Like, I did the work. Like, just grade me on the work I did. You know how many people just come in and just don't do the fucking work? That's part of the reason why I realized, like, hard work really rarely gets you anywhere.
I had a friend who mostly avoided doing homework because he's like, oh, homework is just to show how much effort you put for class. That's not really a determinant of intelligence or some shit like that. Did my homework, did my essay that the teacher told us to do, passed, and then she like completely dressed down the class as to why it's important to do homework assignments. Gave them until the next day to hand that shit in.
Bro's really waiting until the last minute to write a 5-page essay with sources. Like, dude, if there's one thing I learned, don't wait till the last minute. Really, like, love yourself a little bit more. Do piecemeal it or get it done as soon as possible so you have time to review and make changes. Sometimes your teachers will be nice. And like, I like teachers that can be strict, but they're fair, right? Like, I get that, you know, sometimes strict teachers are just strict because they just want to be. But I had a bunch of strict teachers, and, like, I was able to get good grades, the grades I deserved in their class, because I did exactly what I should have, you know? And then I just had teachers that just, they look at you and they just know they don't like you. Like, they have already decided in their head whether or not they're gonna like you. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it really isn't. That's like the copium response is, well, what can you do? But that's the thing. So when they always talk about, like, how, oh, we're doing everything our best for students, they maybe they are. It would have to be completely different than when I went. Odds are they're probably not. I'm just being honest. Sorry, you're not rich enough for me to care about you. Okay.
How do you do?
Yeah, good for you, buddy. I had lots of good teachers. Some of whom were very funny. Some of whom were chill. I think the only time I had good teachers that were really good was when I went to college. Like, universally, I struggle to think of a single professor or teacher I had in college that was not fair. At all. Like, one time I had to go to a funeral in 2019. And, I think I emailed my college professor. And I was like, listen, I will be missing, you know, today's lesson because I will just simply not be there. Because I will be at a funeral. So I will come in later, I will make up the work, but just understand I won't be there. She actually approached me afterwards and was like, hey, everything all right? And I was like, yeah, thank you for checking in. I never forgot that little interaction because she remembered that. So yeah, I know. It's one of those things. I never forgot that interaction. Okay, very nice. Alright, we're level 20. We're definitely gonna do, we're definitely going to do the story next time, folks. I just wanted to blow off some steam today. On Thursday, we will absolutely do the main story. Oh my god. That's so funny.
I was out of ammo. What the
Alright, so we are... Look at where we are with this. We got to get heavy armor all the way. It no longer encumbers you. I wonder what that's going to do. Yeah, so that's probably why I got my speed boost, because I got heavy armor to expert. So now I actually move probably like with 50% more mobility than what I normally have. And hand-to-hand is lagging behind. There's not really much you could do. It kind of slows up. Athletics is good. You jump over the surface of water. And armor is forced to be good. Your repair hammers never break. One hammer lasts a lifetime is going to be so good. Okay. Wait, how far are we for armor? We're 4 points off. Alright. I'm probably going to stop here. Max and I will probably just shoot the shit and chill. Thanks again, Max. I appreciate it. Let's get out of here. I know this was definitely so Spray ever going to do Helldivers content? No. I missed the ship on that, and then they shit the bed with it, so no, I don't think I'll ever do Helldivers content. Sorry, I know that was like a big game.
PlayStation account just
Yeah, no, I know that was a big game, but...
They stopped that. They went back on that, if I remember.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen, folks. Alright, thanks, Narg, thanks, Viv. I'm gonna chill, guys. I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie to you. So, y'all have a good evening. Peace.